Hey y'all, thanks for being here. Things are going a little slow in the setup today. Apparently, there's some big update that is really tiny, but is also taking forever to download. I've got your boy here with me. Say hello, pretty please.
Hello. It's pre-allocating.
It is indeed pre allocating, according to Steam. So we figured we'd hop on and answer some questions, see how y'all doing, check in with y'all before we start the game. Well, while we wait for the game to get ready to start, anyway. So I'm over here nursing chat. Anybody wants to say anything or has anything to ask, do me a favor. Try not to ask things like what our favorite anime is. Save us. Save us the torture. Here's one from Little Vamp. How is Todd and Cardi doing today? You want to go first?
No,
I am doing great. I just woke up from a nap, so I'm a little discombobulated. Still trying to make ends meet, trying to figure out what's going on. But we're live, so there's that.
that's an improvement. Not crazy about this, whatever it is, update business, but at least I have the right mic now. I'll have to do a sound test when my stream goes.
I think it sounds smooth as butter, man. You're good. Liz Thatcher, here's one that we get asked a lot. Is a collab coming soon? The last was so good. Yeah, we're just waiting on some good scripts. CJ asked, Todd, why was your upload so sad?
Because if some things aren't sad, other things won't be happy. Also because I like making my audience cry.
Oh, isn't it just the best? It's just
Absolutely.
the nicest
It's
feeling.
like having someone else do the catharsis for you.
Yeah, I've always been a big believer in without the sour, the sweet ain't as sweet. Mimin Birdie says, did you watch the Steven Universe movie? I watched it several times. I'm gonna guess you're not a Steven Universe fan, Todd.
I honestly barely have an idea of what it is.
It's pretty much exactly what it seems like. People and robots in space. Not really. A little bit. Here's one that'd be. I don't know about you. Cookies and Cream asks, what's your favorite movie at the moment?
That's tough.
Yeah.
I think of all time is a different story altogether. Recently, I would say the best one I saw was probably Hobbs and Shaw. Was a lot more fun than it probably should have been.
Really? Huh. I was gonna skip
Yeah.
that one, but I'll check it out. For me, Steven Universe. I mean, the Steven Universe movie. I watched it. I was watching it right before this.
Yeah.
Desi Baby Pie asks, what is
Go.
Todd's favorite TV show?
Sopranos.
Hmm. Here's a good one.
Have you never
Kylie.
seen that?
I haven't. It's one of those ones that I've always wanted to, but I feel like it's just like a huge franchise that just passed me by. You think it's still does it hold up to today? You think it's still worth watching?
Oh
'Cause-
yeah, I've rewatched it several times. It's still very, very good. I mean, it has so much going for it in terms of thematic complexity.
I'll have to check it out. I've been rewatching Breaking Bad because after Game of Thrones, I was like, no, I need to see good TV. So I started up Breaking Bad again. I'm like on season 3 or 4, I think. But yeah, all right. Sopranos has been sitting on the back burner. Maybe I'll push it up the queue a bit. Kylie Moo Grace asks, any advice for students? My first advice would be, if you are 18 or if you're younger than 18, please don't listen to all of our work. If you're a student and you shouldn't be listening to our work, don't. Other than that, as an actual advice to a student having trouble in school, stick with it. I mean, the social aspect of high school matters so much less than you would think on the day to day. than movies would have you believe. You know, just try and learn stuff and move on. I mean,
You're stuck in a box with people that you don't care much for 4 years. It seems important, but it's really not. And when you get flung out into the open world as soon as college or beyond, you will realize the scope of high school is much bigger in that respect, but it's small overall.
yeah, it's one of those things that seem huge when you're in it, but yeah, when you get out of it, you realize like, oh, this is nothing, and no one cares either. Little Vamp wants to know, Todd, what is your favorite type of audio to do? I heard you're a huge fan of BFE.
You're killing me. Anything that's not BFE is pretty good.
As A wants to know if we're exited for the Joker movie. I'm pretty excited for it. Looks pretty good.
I'm exited.
Maximum Cross asks, Carlin, how's your day today? If you don't mind me asking. No, it's fine to ask. I think I'm slowly coming down with like a sore throat or something. I'm feeling that tickle in the back.
Boy.
Always fun. As A asks, have you guys met in real life before? Nope. As I was
Not
telling some people, I mean, I don't know what, there's this feeling that like all creators like are magical friends who hang out all the time. But like last stream was the most I ever spoke or hung out with Todd. Not that it wasn't a blast, not that I didn't have a lot of fun, but no,
covering
we're
your
pretty,
ass there.
we're pretty solitary creatures, we creators, as far as I can tell.
We're just busy creating, frankly, and we tend to disengage from the creator side and enjoy our personal lives, which are often separate. Not always.
Yeah, I mean, we're people who make videos and post them online as a living. It's not exactly a very social job. Ebony Williams would like to know our favorite pizza topping.
Shitload of cheese.
I don't know if I can walk through this one without getting in some kind of trouble for it, but sausage.
Oh boy.
Sausage.
I really thought you were going for something else there, and I was like, don't even start this fucking debate
No.
right now.
No, I'm not gonna turn this into Twitter. Put whatever you want on your pizza. I like sausage. Let's see what else we got. Good news, the bar is steadily progressing. We're at about 25% left in the bar. Do you have something? Do you have like a meme about you with Bob Ross? I'm seeing this Bob Ross question over and over again.
I don't know much about Bob Ross. Happy little trees.
Somebody keeps asking, would you rather be Bob Ross or Steve Irwin, and why? Pass.
Agreed.
Mickey B would like to know if either of us have ever written a poem.
Unfortunately.
In the past. The far, far past. Royal Black wants to know what's the most unexpected thing that comes with doing voice work. For me, it'd be that any job, even your dream job, is eventually work. And I think the reason they say, like, if you find a job you love, you'll never work a day in your life, it's because that's the best way to minimize it. But I think at the end of, like, I was a game tester, right? And I used to love playing video games. And people would always say, like, oh, playing video games all day is your job. That must have been the best. You're like living a fantasy. But no, it becomes a job just like any other job. Sure, it's not the worst job. It's not tiling in the summer, it's not working in a mine. But even the best job eventually becomes a job. That's the most surprising thing for me. Like I thought like every day will be paradise, but no, it's just like I still have meetings to attend. I still have schedules I have to live to. I still have things I have to. I still have deadlines.
Testing games specifically is also kind of misunderstood. You're looking for like really dumb game breaking stuff. They'll tell you like run into the wall 15 times with different abilities or something. Like they're not looking for you to play fully polished entire experiences. They're looking to see if you can fall through the floor in the first level of the game.
Yeah, exactly. What about you, man? Any insight into things that surprised you as you started doing more and more voice work as a job?
Probably the most surprising element of it is that I'm such a small fish in the great content creator sea, as it were, but it's lucrative. It's actually possible to do well even at my very minimal stature in comparison to so many other content creators, especially really really big ones like Linus Tech Tips or something like that.
Hey,
It's
thanks.
just amazing to me that people are willing to support the content creators at that level. I really didn't expect that. I really underestimated that part of it.
You know, same. That's a good one. Solid answer there. We got a super chat from CJ saying, "Hi, Carlin and Todd. Y'all are awesome. Love you." Thank you very much for the $2, CJ. Ooh, just about done. Got a sliver left on this.
God bless. Hopefully it doesn't have to do installing like mine, or is that what it is?
I don't know if you get this one a lot, but here's a question from Storyteller Miller asking, Todd and Carlin, what is your favorite audio you've made?
Changes a lot. I would probably have to give an answer for a YouTube audio because I don't know what the HFR audience is.
Good call.
Probably on YouTube, it's probably KZFM. It's an audio I made that's sort of it's kind of a post-apocalyptic parody where I'm on the radio and I'm basically giving out information about safe places or happenings in the town, but I'm giving them in a very flippant way, like like I don't care that the world just ended. It's all a joke to me.
That's awesome. That's actually really freaking cool. Great idea. Reminds me of oh my god, I used to love this series. I can't think of it. Jet Set Radio, Dr. K or something. But yeah, as for me, I suppose I should also do a YouTube safe answer. Opposite directions. It's a superhero one, like superhero versus superhero versus superhero. Though one of the superheroes is slowly becoming a supervillain. We got a $5 super chat from Erica K 2011. Thank you very much. Saying thanks for the entertaining stream. Fun between taking down hurricane shutters and waiting for football kickoff. Be safe out there. Thank you very much for the super chat.
Two very interesting things to juxtapose.
We got a $2 super chat from Miracle Marie
Hey,
saying,
thanks.
I hope you both know how much happiness y'all bring. Thank you very much for that.
So you said it was a superhero to super villain, like moral corruption, like slow moral corruption.
Yeah, like the listener, the superheroine, had signed on with the corporate mega team of superheroes, and he was still keeping it real, man. He was still on the ground. He was still being superhero things for
Right.
for the good reasons, and they were starting to brand him as a villain for being a vigilante and not being not following the code. And it was kind of like a moral argument during an actual superhero fight that I really enjoyed.
So it's
Throw in
Civil
some,
War, basically. That's interesting.
yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. Written by Elodia Thaliel. We're just about. Oh, now it's actually updating. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Well, we'll see.
Oh
We'll check it.
no!
We'll check in on that in a second. But Flower Petal asks Todd if you could if you could voice a video game character, anime or superhero villain or movie character, who would you pick? You could voice anybody apparently. Who would you want to be the voice of?
Man, that is broad. That's difficult. I mean, I guess it would have to be something iconic because if we're asking, who would I voice, it would have to be somebody who's had multiple voices. I would always be okay with something like Nightwing, Red Hood. Um,
Nice.
I mean, I would take Batman, of course, but I feel like there's like Jason O'Mara does a really good investigative Batman, which is my favorite version of Batman when he's just being a detective. I like that the most, and he does really well in that particular realm. I mean, Conroy's the best. There's no doubt about that, but O'Mara is a really really good stand-in replacement. I I would like to do something like the Joker, but I feel like the way Mark Hamill delivered him has kind of ruined it for everyone else in a good
Yeah.
way. Like Mark Hamill's amazing, but you basically have to either be Heath Ledger or you have to do your best Mark Hamill impression in order to be the Joker, which sort of sucks. So I'd probably do something like Two-Face, something kind of just totally fucked. Like their moral code is gone. Like if you've seen Dark Knight, and that version of Two Face is something that I would
That was
enjoy.
yeah, that was delightful. Very cool. Very cool. I think a good Jonathan Crane could be fun too. A good old
Yeah, Scarecrow
Scarecrow.
is
Yeah.
interesting. That's good. Yeah, that would be good for Psycho. Two Face has just lost everything. Scarecrow is just out of his fucking mind.
Kaldaka Gaming. We're not going to answer this one, but I'll just go ahead and read it. Trying to get us fired. Which audio are you most proud of, and which one do you secretly wish you'd never done? Yikes. I mean, for me, when I
Yikes.
have like all my scripts are like written by fans, answering something like that would be no good. But thanks, Cal, for the question.
Uh, I have Reddit answers, but I don't have YouTube answers.
Got it. All right. We're gonna take a little break. I'm gonna leave you here with the music and the doobers for a little bit. I'm just gonna go and turn off my mic and talk to my boy here and figure something out. Be right back.
That's really strange. Am I cutting off at the end of my sentences, by the way? Yeah, it must just be how Discord handles push to talk in private calls because it's fine in like actual voice channels. But people have been messaging me saying that I'm cutting off at the end of the sentences. Like my push to talk release delay is half a second at this point. Like I'm not releasing it too early.
Alright, I am back. We figured something out, kind of. It's not going to be Man of Medan, unfortunately, as that has proven to be problematic. But we are going to play something once I get it all set up for y'all. As always, please know that I appreciate your patience as we try and figure this stuff out. Streaming is still so wild, and you have to be able to change so many things on the fly, you know. Ooh, we got ourselves a $7 Canadian super chat from Sarah Rose saying, "Been sick due to some rather questionable choices in my first week of uni.
Ooh, yum yum.
So I couldn't make it to the last two streams, but I'm alive again. I love you both." Thank you, Sarah.
Glad you're not dead.
That's right. For those of you who see it on the screen, we're going to be playing some World of Warcraft. Some good old-fashioned classic, well, not classic, but actual current.
I was like, excuse me. What am I doing?
Me with my huge-ass line of lists. There we go. I'm going to head back to Stormwind and wait for you, buddy.
All right. Currently, I am setting up my sweet boomkin bars.
Nice. Figure we can do some dungeons or something while we answer questions. That could at least work.
Yeah, for sure. Just gotta make sure I have my binds actually set up here. And then I'm gonna have to stream to my constituents as well.
They've been waiting patiently, I'm sure.
Yeah. I don't know if they know what patiently is, but they will wait.
Turn off this music here. We can only hear the lovely, lovely wow.
We're in the harbor. You wanted to come spy on me while I set these binds up.
Sure, what's your character name?
My Twitter name, Todd, is NWRT.
Got it. Shoot you some invites.
Yes, I know I have a PvP talent available. Jesus Christ. Oh, do you get flying with boost account? Yeah, you do. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, of course you're a druid too. We have done this. But we are different druids. You maul the trees, I hug them.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, nice. You joined the guild. Thank you. What else can I turn into? We got this.
Yeah, of course. There's also cat. Ah, the tree glyph.
Yeah,
I need to get me one of those.
I had to find the glyph for this. And of course, we got good old-fashioned.
There's a glyph for the original cheetah as well.
Oh, dang. Where did you find that?
It should. I honestly, I don't know where it is exactly, but I know it's on the auction house somewhere. I know somebody's made the thing. I just found it one day and bought it.
So what do you think? You ready for a dungeon?
Yeah,
Right
we'll
off the
give it a
bat?
shot. My
Let's do
shit
it.
is kind of a mess, but it's all right. I don't
Yeah.
think they're gonna expect much from a guy of my pedigree. I just boosted.
Got ourselves a $2 super chat from Ashley Kothi saying just stopping but to say hi. Can't stay. That's fine. Thank you very much for the super chat.
Hey, thanks.
All right, now I'm gonna switch to my stream.
I gotta switch to my fancy mouse that has all the buttons on the side.
You got like a Naga or something.
The Logitech version, I regret it. I was trying to go like all Logitech everything, but the Naga is a better mouse in terms of having the side buttons. By the way, for all you out there who play WoW, normal WoW, not classic WoW, if you want to join, you certainly can. Maybe not right now or today, but anyone who wants to play, I've been playing pretty regularly, along with some of the mods and whatnot. Maybe Todd will swing by sometimes, but we've got a guild, Ursin server. We're playing an alliance. If you want to join in, just go ahead and message me. You can send an email. You can either friend me on Battle.net, Cardland Audio, hashtag 1712, or you can send me mail in game, Cardland Audio, once you're on the Alliance side on Ursin. Come on over.
He's a bear.
I'm a burr. Let me know when you're ready, yeah?
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool.
I was just doing the last tuning of options. I mean, I don't know where like half my buttons are, but I think I got the ones I need.
Wait, was that the top following player?
What does it say? Do I not have eye level?
That shouldn't be right.
What is the actual error?
It's saying that you... Well, it flashes too quickly, actually, to be honest. Let's try it again. Does not meet the requirements for the chosen dungeons.
Maybe I have to do the intro quests to BFA
Hey,
to do the
thanks.
BFA dungeon.
That would make sense, yeah. Let's do that. Walk you through the... probably have to go to Silithus, get your Azerite stuff.
Right. Yeah, I don't have the neck, so let me see if I can. I always have my auto run on. Fucking, where is it? Game? I swear to God.
We got five Canadian dollars from Bree1156 saying thank you both for doing such hard work in making this wonderful stream possible. Love you both. Well, thank you for that. Sorry for all the technical errors and for not having the game ready, but you know, you make do.
Can you actually send less than $1 so I can get like a smattering of Canadian coins?
That would be nice. What are your coins like? Is it like tiny hockey pucks? Sorry.
Yeah, that has to be it.
Frozen
100%.
frozen maple syrup discs.
That's the dollar coin. That's their Sacagawea. Speak with Terrell.
People are asking, wait, Todd is Canadian. I don't think that's true.
No. Have you seen my Tumblr? I am the utmost of American pride. I abhor the Commonwealth.
Ree, who writes some of my favorite scripts and also is my editor and also is a mod for me, is very proudly Canadian. So I always love making little Canadian jokes whenever I can, and she's very upset about the frozen maple syrup discs and the hockey puck joke. Delightful.
Guess those scripts ain't going to be as good for a little while.
You should be happy to know, by the way, that somebody has said that you're too salty to be Canadian. I'm not sure what that means.
I don't know. I properly salt my food, I guess.
It's true, you gotta have that proper levels of sodium. I'm just gonna fly around Stormwind and nurse chat while you go about gallivanting with all of your adventures and whatnot, yeah?
Yeah, it seems to be the way to go. The hour of reckoning awaits me. And also WoW's tutorials that look like they haven't been updated since the PS3 was released.
Any requests out there for what we do while we're, or what you want me to do while we're waiting for your boy Todd? Anything you specifically you want to see, or kind of just flying around, flapping my wings?
There's entertainment in that. I've never actually done the alliance side of this. Who do they want me to talk to?
It's very, it's not fair. What they did to us is not fair.
Sounds like the alliance to me.
Hannah sends $2 saying, I had an actual
Hey,
message, but I forgot it
thanks.
as I typed. Well, thank you very much. Here's hoping that it doesn't cost you $2 to send the actual message when you remember it.
Hey, thanks.
Honestly, I'm such a god, I can't even figure out where it wants me to pick up this quest. This
Sarah
has
Rose.
no second deck as far as I can tell. And yet, maybe I didn't pick it up at the keep or something.
What's the objective?
To get the quest,
I mean, like, what does it say? What does it say?
it just tells me it's the Hour of Reckoning available quest, and it says continue the campaign by accepting the quest Hour of Reckoning in Stormwind. And yet, here I am. Where was that little keep that I was in? I'm in a graveyard right now. It's very apropos at the moment because I want to die instead.
Hey, thanks.
Sarah Rose sends 2.79 Canadian dollars. Says, here's enough money for 2 loonies or 1 toonie. Aren't we lucky? We can have a loony each, or we can split a toonie, apparently.
Both of those are cartoon characters.
Hannah sends in an additional $2 saying, in all caps, Jesus, I almost accidentally sent $100. Well, don't do that, you silly thing. But thank you very much for the super chat.
All right. I am going to have to wowhead this. I don't know what my life is at the moment.
I think you might have to do the scenario. If that's the case, I'll make a character and do it with you, because it's pretty fun to watch, at least.
There is some suggestion in the Wowhead comments. This was during the pre-patch that people commented this, that you cannot get this quest until you do the Dark Shore stuff. That doesn't seem to make sense from the perspective of a boosted character. Why does it say I have unread mail from myself? I'm genuinely unsure what to do with this predicament.
Maybe the old log out, log in will fix it.
Yeah, I guess we'll give that a shot.
Kitty Cat wants to know what race are Kyler and Todd's characters. We are both Night Elf males who are druids. As you can see, I'm a druid. That is our guild
All right.
tabard.
You
I
gave
designed
me
it
the
myself.
quest.
Cool thing about druids is that they're one of the only classes in the game that can handle all 4 roles, which is to say they can be a tank, which is rare. They can do melee DPS, melee damage, as a cat. They can heal in their normal person mode. Or, oh, actually, you know what? Here, just for the sake of the meme. They can
You
also
gonna
do
show him the
range
tree one?
damage. Show them the boom. This is the spec that they can also do range damage as a boomkin, which is one of these guys.
I must be a party leader to cue my group, but yeah, this is the scenario. Travel to Lordaeron.
I think maybe when you're in there, you might be able to skip it if you hit escape. I don't know. Maybe we should leave group so you can actually go do that.
Yeah, probably. All right. Here we are trying to play WoW together.
Playing
So
WoW
we
completely
drop group.
separate.
Yeah.
Godspeed. Can also turn into a tree, which used to be how druids heal. And you can turn into this. A stag, which, if Todd were still here, oh my boy, how do I put this? The stag also serves as a rideable creature.
Yeah. Other people can mount you.
There it is.
Sounds exactly as stupid as it is, and exactly as dirty as it is.
Yeah. So, for instance, right now, how I'm riding this griffin, it would be the same way, but with someone on this here stago. Most importantly, though, and this is something I didn't say yet, is that when you're in your animal forms, and this is the most important part, you can dance.
It's a different dance per form.
Cats can dance. It's not much of a dance, to be fair. Do birds dance? Let's see.
Don't think so.
They do not. Moomkins dance, though. Look at this dance.
Oh yeah.
This is the dance
It's
of all
the
dances.
it's the Farley, I think.
Yeah.
Man, my stream looks like a mudslide. I really need better internet.
There's some decent junk movement there.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think last time you were roboting because my internet is crap, and I had my upload too high, even though it really was not too high at all on my stream. So I had to tune it down, which is terrible.
Trees, I think, do a little boogie. Yeah, there it is. And I don't know if stags dance. Let's find out. That is adorable. It's like a
Head
Like a-
bob or something, isn't it?
like a little reindeer river dancing. Let's get back to doing what we do best. Being a bear.
So I'm just pride in you.
got
So,
$5 from Ebony Williams saying, "Here's a little something something. You boys are awesome." Why, thank you for the little something something.
I'm not sure how I feel about that sentiment at this exact moment, but
What I was saying is what I can show them is how changing your hairstyle will change the color of the
Ooh,
animal
yum
you are.
yums.
oh right, yeah. I wish we could pick and choose which archetype of form we get. Like the troll bear is great.
Yeah. Yeah, Alliance doesn't get the best selection of bears, unfortunately. It's either glowy eyes or super edgy
Hey,
emo
thanks.
Worgen druid.
Yeah, I prefer Tauren bear, but troll bear is the best of them. Tauren bears nice and plain like their flight form.
As you can see, with white hair, I turn into a white bear. I will squish this gnome with my butt.
Fuck gnomes.
Ooh, yum yums.
Got ourselves $2 from Keiko Utaraichi, who says, "Bear dance, best dance." Agreed. We got $5 from Varen, who says, "I have to cut out early, but hope you guys have fun. And are you excited for Halloween? Never too early for Halloween." What do you say about Halloween?
Say that again.
Are you excited for Halloween?
No.
I'm excited to see what the world does with Halloween, but Halloween for me is one of those stay at home and do nothing holidays. Here we got black bear with a white stripe, kind of like a skunky bear. I think purple bear is its own color as well.
I seem to be forced to watch this entire cinematic, by the way. It does not appear to be possible to skip it, so.
Oof. What part are you? I mean, at this point, it's probably too late for me to join up, right? You're
Yeah, I think
probably
so.
part ways into it.
I'm currently healing wounded soldiers, generic wounded soldiers. Just those guys. It's a lot of skeletons here. Oh no, it's the Wrathgate all over again.
A wee bit. Your girl Sylvanas, not the nicest.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, evidently. Did you think we had forgiven?
250 pesos from Mikachi saying, "Hi Carlin and Todd, I hope you have a fun stream. Thank you for making the stream possible. Delta, Abby, Sarah, and I send loves and support." Well, thank you very much, Mikachi. And Delta, Abby, and Sarah.
That guy is fucked. I would think there's like an NPC healer in this massive mess, but I am not getting healed, so I don't think so.
I see people in chat asking how to play with us. The best way to do it would be to add me on BattleNet. Carlin Audio, #1712. Or you can come into the game and send me an in-game letter, an in-game mail, at Carlin Audio.
That's some old school shit.
Yeah. What do we got over here in Longshore? Now I'm just straight up exploring the map.
Where are you exploring?
Used to be Westfall. And now it's crazy. Everything here is all like level 60. This used to be like a level 15 area.
It's still Westfall. It just they changed the game. It scales stuff now, so it scales it to the maximum from the respective part of the game that it used to come from. So everything in vanilla scales to 6.
Oh, everything in vanilla scales 60? Then where are like people's
Yep.
mental level?
Well, it scales with you. So if you're level 23, they'll be level 23, etc.
Oh, I didn't know it was so adaptive. So you can kind of just go level wherever you want.
Yeah, it was 7.3.5 or something. I think that's when that happened.
Cataclysm, right? The whole Deathwing
No,
thing.
God, that was Legion. Well, that did change the world physically, but the scaling happened in Legion.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Cataclysm changed the world, like actually physically. Most of that happened in Kalimdor, though, I think.
I wonder if that old dungeon is still here.
Which one? VC?
The one of the pirates.
Dead Mines? Yeah, people call that one VC. It's still there, but it's changed. A lot of the old dungeons did. A lot of it will still be familiar, but it has some new stuff. Did you not get to play the Heroic Cataclysm dungeons? Those were fun.
I don't think I ever got around to doing that, no. Each
They added a
expansion ever since we're on Wrath of the Lich King, I'd pop in, play for a little bit. I never really stuck around for it.
a lot of little things were added to Dead Mines. They added like a almost Mario-esque like instant death thing in one part of it.
Uh-oh. So you're saying I shouldn't solo it right now?
Oh, you can. You have way more than enough health nowadays. Unless it has rescaled very poorly since BFA came out, which is possible. They've done stupider things before. Man, with constant motion on my stream, it just looks like a disaster. This wind mechanic. I apologize to everyone who is watching my smeary mess of a stream.
Speaking of, I don't think we linked to it yet today.
Maybe I should change the encoder, actually. Maybe Invenc would have a better shot at making it look decent than my actual setting.
Todd's stream might be a tiny bit more interesting as he's actually doing stuff right now.
That's debatable.
Thank you for the link, Royal. I've been walking around these caves for a hot minute now. I've yet to find this damn dungeon.
Am I gonna have to get out of there and fly to Westfall and save you?
If Hearthstones weren't a thing, that might actually be the case.
Did you take a left at the two... God, I feel dumb for saying this. Did you take a left at the two pirates? If so, I think you went into the dead end portion.
Left of the two pirates.
Yeah, there's like a small fork where at least there used to be two pirates there that guarded it, and they were like the red herring because you wanted to go the other direction to get to the dungeon. You also have to go over a small bridge and jump down to get to the dungeon, so you're looking for one of those.
I did go through that. Now I'm in like the interweaving mines underneath all that. Just trying to find where the actual dungeon itself is. I think I'm on the right track. Yep. There it is. Alright. Here we go.
Yeah, concept art indeed.
So back when I used to play, this here at the Dead Mines was the very first dungeon you can get to. I remember it was so exciting playing with your friends, having to figure stuff out, everybody working as a team. Normally these guys would be all over me, but because I'm so high level, they don't even recognize me as a threat. Maybe some of these guys do.
If you get close enough, they will.
That was adorable.
Alright, I restarted the stream with in-game. Hopefully it looks slightly better. Not sure why the stream is like... looks like it's trying to push too many frames.
What are these guys? Oaf? Lackey? Completely new race.
Excuse me, I have to confront High Overlord Sarfang. Yeah, that really doesn't look any better. That's NVIDIA. Helped. I just need a better internet connection, I guess. Man of Medan actually looks okay, but WoW has so much movement it looks terrible.
Forgot about the Foundry.
Forgot about what?
One of the parts of the Dead Mines is the Foundry. Giant smelting room, spiral staircase leading down.
Phone Reaper 5000 online. System transformer online. System catastrophic system reaction imminent to shutting down.
Wow, they really changed the even the ship itself.
Yeah. It's also his daughter now, Vanessa Van Cleef.
Oh, right, because he's in the stockades. They ever progress that story at all? Was it like, did he ever get out or?
I don't think so. I think he's just dead, to be honest.
That makes sense.
I always had a theory about it, but it's neither here nor there.
I didn't know you were into WoW lore. That's something I'm super into as well.
There's a storyline in Stormwind that strongly suggests that Van Cleef was actually a very accomplished rogue. My theory was that he was actually part of SI7, and he and Matthias Shaw were friends. And the Van Cleef that you actually kill is Matthias Shaw, and Matthias Shaw is Van Cleef.
Ah, that'd be cool. Especially since Matthias Shaw still plays like a huge role to this day.
Yeah.
Ooh, yum yums.
There's somebody on my stream saying that they're losing the sound, quote unquote. If you're talking about the game sound, it just doesn't exist. I haven't played WoW with sound. God knows how long.
We got ourselves €5.50 from Sigrid Lillywhite saying, "Thanks for entertaining me while I'm sick. You two are awesome." Well, thank you for that, Sigrid. Hope you get better soon. And that, dear friends, was the Dead Mines, aka VC. I used to love this dungeon.
Cardland Audio has earned the achievement Dead Mines. Defeat Captain Cookie. Yeah, if I'm flying, it's not classic WoW. Currently trying to get to a point where I will be eligible to join Cardland in dungeons, because Blizzard did not think out the boost very well. You know, on the other hand, I think the Alliance side of that quest is less obnoxious.
Yeah. What do you do
Yeah,
as
the
the Horde?
when you bullshit through Stormwind, a bunch of like forced events, and you've got to stop and wait, stop and wait, stop and wait. It's really obnoxious.
Really? The Horde does a counterattack against Stormwind?
Yeah, dude.
What?
We talk some shit to Jaina right to her ugly face.
Oh, Lord. What, does end up the same essential ending? Or does, like, what changes?
Not much is really different, except we go to Zandalar for help rather than like we're looking for the resources on Zan. I mean, it's basically the Horde story. TM is we're looking for resources, and then the Alliance comes in and like, why are you doing this? And we're like, we need fucking resources, and they're like, well, shit, we need some resources too. Fuck you guys, and then we fight, and that's it.
I see someone sent me a letter. I'm assuming that's from one of y'all. Let's see. Or it's probably just all the gear I left behind in the dungeon.
Yeah, it gets mailed to you by the almighty postmaster.
Here's one from CJ. We got a $2
Hey,
super chat
thanks.
asking, are either of you a fan of football? Love you.
Which one?
Oh, good counter question. I am not a fan of either, but thank you very much for the super chat.
I need to get closer.
I want to boost the Horde character just to see it, to be honest. I guess I could probably watch it on YouTube or something.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, not that it's a bad thing to play it. I mean, the war campaign is actually okay in the sense that you get to basically watch Sylvanas fall apart, which is awesome because Sylvanas is a shitty character now.
Yeah, you know, I was recently doing like kind of like a bit of a summary, like a recap of all of the story of World of Warcraft so far, and they really just rehashed the same storyline all over again. Like Sylvanas is basically Garrosh, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I was once a
Basically,
noble
I
warrior,
actually
and now I'm
think
corrupted
Garrosh is a
by.
better character.
Yeah, they gave him a couple of expansions to play out his storyline, whereas
They
Sylvanas, like
also
her,
gave him some like sentimental qualities versus Sylvanas, which is like, burn Teldrassil. What?
yeah,
Did you see the old soldier cinematic at least?
oh yeah, I've been watching all the
That's
cinematics, and
that's
it's pretty cool.
yeah. That one's really good. I love that so many years on they haven't changed anything about the way they voice the orc characters. But I'd hoped that you might fight for it.
That was Sylvanas who sent those assassins, yeah?
Yeah,
Makes sense. Undead, Forsaken.
yeah. I think that's part of why that cinematic is so interesting, is because he follows them there, wondering what Sylvanas is trying to do. Turns out she's not a fan of Thrall, I guess. Which, I guess no one's really been a fan of Thrall ever since he bumbled the fucking Doomhammer into the Maelstrom like a dumb shit, but
Is that what happened to the Doomhammer? He just threw it away?
he just literally dropped it. Like, not even intentionally, just like, whoops, the Doomhammer. That's it. And now the elemental shamans go get it. That's why or the enhancement shamans rather, they go get the Doomhammer in the Maelstrom. God knows what they're doing.
That was a pretty decent expansion. The one where you get garrisons and you legendary weapons and whatnot.
Those were different. WAD was garrisons, Legion was the artifact weapons.
Ah,
But the garrisons were kind of interesting. It was too much a mini game, but the actual garrison itself I always liked. I didn't really care much for artifact weapons, but I guess that really stems more from the rest of how the expansion treated the player as a lore character level power, which is just stupid. Because basically the implication there is that 25 lore characters are in a raid, or 20, I
yeah.
guess. So that's
25 copies
insane.
of Lightbringer.
Yeah. All right, I gotta go talk to Jaina now. I thought I was waiting for something, but I was incorrect.
You want to give it a shot now? Maybe it works now?
Yeah, maybe. I did get out of the scenario at least, so.
Let's give it a shot. Oh, you know what it is? You probably have to do the Azurite thing with Magni.
That's what I'm on right now, I think. But we'll see if it lets me anyway. Looks like it's letting us stay in the queue.
Nice.
I just won't get any. Or wait, no, I have the neck, so I should get AP. It's
Okay,
this is
cool.
just the cutscene. Or I mean the way to go to Borealis or wherever the hell it is that you Alliance scum congregate.
All right.
Good lord, I will choose my PvP talents if you just stop telling me about them.
I'm surprised we have to wait this long with the tank.
Yeah, me too. It's weird.
It is a low pop server. That could be it.
This should be multi-realm. I mean, it does prioritize your own server as far as I know, but it shouldn't matter that much. Average wait time, 2 minutes. All right, we haven't even waited 2 minutes. I guess we can't bitch yet. I believe the official bitching threshold is 5 with a tank, 10 with a healer. Look at that, my stream looks so good when nothing is moving.
You about due for a PC upgrade, you think?
The internet is definitely something I need to upgrade. If I upgraded another component, it would probably be my graphics card, I would say. It's a 1060, which isn't bad by any means, but for streaming, if you're going to use like Invenc or something, you want to have a pretty beefy boy.
Yeah, I think a 1060 should be, more than enough to handle.
Oh, yeah.
At least WoW, yeah.
The frame rate is actually good. I'm locked
Hey,
into 100. I
thanks.
just have it maxed at that. But my internet is so bad that even though I have my quality settings pretty high, the just raw bit rate of my stream is not good. Got that sweet 1 megabyte a second, or megabit, I think. No, it should be megabyte a second upload.
We have us a super chat from Mikachi. 125 pesos saying for the superior dance, bear dance. I've basically been bear dancing near Varian's grave while we wait.
Well, that's fucked. He was a good man, and then he jumped off the ship and fought a lot of Felguards. Why did you do that, Varian?
Alright, here we go. Fingers crossed this works out and nobody bails.
%, that DPS went to take a piss and just missed their queue.
Yeah. Now they have to wait another 30 minutes. Oh,
Yep.
there we go.
Oh, they got there.
All right. If you'll forgive me, I'm going to do a bit of a mansplaining here. But I was telling Eliza this last night when they were asking about, well, we were talking basically about how this game works and whatnot, and it works under the function of what is known as the Holy Trinity. What the Holy Trinity is, in the context of MMORPGs, is tank, healer, damage. What happens is the tank, pulls all the enemies in, gets all the attention of the enemies, so that the enemies don't attack the damage dealers. The damage dealers do damage to the enemies, And the healer makes sure everybody stays alive. Mostly the tank, since he's the one getting beat on most of the time. So you'll be seeing me here in the front getting the attention of all the enemies, making sure they're all wailing on me. And in the back, you'll see
very,
Lucan over
very
there.
cool Lucan getting pooped on by a bird.
Let's go ahead and let's say we give Todd a icon just so people can keep track of him. What do you want to be? You want to be the star?
I'm always the star.
I'll give myself the moon.
That big ass. Put down some trinkets, so aggro's being lucky for a second.
I've never been here before, by the way, so I don't really know how to do this dungeon or where to go, but I assume this is the right way.
That's why you're like the only one person who's ever pulled that pack. It's alright. It's alright. This is honestly, this every dungeon in this expansion is just way too narrow and stupid.
Turn the game down. It's been a little loud.
Yeah, I don't play this sound, which I'm sure is a word of the thing on stream. But my stream is already a disaster, so I've resigned myself to that particular fate.
So I'm assuming you know where to go?
Yep. Since we're already going this way, we're gonna go up this pack, the direction that the star is headed. And then you're gonna go into this arena. These enforcers throw you around to the, I believe, the farthest ranged. So you're gonna have some fun.
Delightful.
The rogue has given us AoE stealth for some reason. Oh, good. Somebody pulled from behind.
Delightful. Always a good time with randos.
Yeah, I'll put down Treant so the stuff from behind isn't back whacking you. Oh my god, now we got the pack mules.
Because of course you
I
can
didn't
have
even
pack
know you
mules.
could aggro those. Alright, so the boss is this dude. He's got two phases. One phase where he's on that, and the other phase where the bird is in the air, and the bird will come sweeping down and give you like a 1.5 second warning, something like that. Oh, we got Lust. Hell yeah. Good job, mage.
I believe here on the noble side of the Alliance, we call it heroism.
Yeah, I don't really care about that. It's Lust. Alright, we're just gonna let him heal, I guess. So, Solar Beam. We'll interrupt the next one. I think you have Skull Bash bound, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Next time he does that, it heals him, so...
I was watching it go down, I was like, surely one of the DPS will get this. Foolish
we're
me
both wrong.
for assuming other people will do things. There you go.
Alright. And then we come out... Oh, right, you have to loot bosses. I'm so used to Mythic Plus now.
So there are different paths in this dungeon?
Yeah, you can go different ways if you want. We had a strat where we actually stealthed down this side and went up. It was not a very good strat, but it exists.
Are we going across this bridge?
Yeah. This guy turns around and smacks DPS like this. See, that guy's about to get smacked. Goodbye.
Ooh.
Sorry, there's not
Back
really
away
much
from the
you can
cliff.
do. I think it's actually invisible walled, but I appreciate your instinct there.
Okay. Never know.
Alright, that guy that has the garage mount.
If we get into that party, you can cut off all
Um,
All right.
this Hydra.
Yeah, it's
Okay, I thought I crashed for a second
Not
there.
even fish drink like the bilge rats.
Give me a second.
If you can keep up with this,
all
I
right.
have to put the
I
game
have
back
to-
up on the stream.
Have to say I'm gonna back up because I don't want you tanking in cat form. All
Let me
right.
switch the bear before I try this out.
Pirate captains all at once.
Looks like we all have to get drunk to activate the captains this week.
It is no longer showing the game. 1 second.
What isn't your OBS?
Yeah.
Odd.
You use Streamlabs or Stream Elements or anything in particular?
No, I only use OBS right now because I am but a peasant. The mage has invised to go get drunk, I guess.
Makes
Not
sense. Probably
sure.
very impatient with this tank. Not sure why he's standing there. I cannot
That
get
guy's
this
about
game to
get
show
the
back
pat.
up.
Oh, please.
Okay, hold on. If we're pulling things, sorry.
No, he vanished. He's only somewhat of an idiot. At least he realized he had that button.
Here's hoping that if I close the game and relaunch it, it'll bring me back in. It should. There it is.
I'll stay on stream a bit after we're done. If anybody in my chat wants to stick around and help me look at some quality settings, see if we can help avert disaster next time I have to stream without an internet upgrade.
All right, we're back.
All right, I'm a night elf. I forgot I had Shadow Meld.
So I'm just heading towards the yellow dots on the map.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
One of them. I think just one of them to get drunk. All right, here's some traps. Oh, good. I got hit by that guy. Well, we pulled everything. I guess I can Starfall now.
You always play Boom?
No. I'm usually Resto or Elemental Shaman, actually.
Word.
But I wasn't sure what I'd be able to do with a boosted character, so I didn't want you dying because my life bloom ticked for 0.03% of your health.
All right, now that I'm drunk, what happens now?
We just go down this way. Everybody should have gotten it. Let's check buffs. The other druid has not gotten it, but we have.
Are there seriously 3 druids in here right now? Our healer's
Yeah.
a druid? Nice. My drunkenness is going away in 20 seconds. Should I go re-up?
Nah, dude. We're good. We got our buzz. Lets us be able to pull the captains, which are hostile to us, so it means we did it. Oh boy.
Was I not supposed to do that?
That's fine. I just wasn't prepared.
Man, DBM sure
I
does
guess
put
they
a lot
don't
of shit
like
on your
rogue.
screen.
Yeah, I don't even use it. Just realized I don't have a damage meter.
I do. Let me.
Guess that guy was only here for this boss.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine. This way?
Yeah, this way's fine. A little more difficult, but it'll be interesting.
Now which way?
You can go down or you can go that way. Either way's fine. This is kind of unusual, so I'll support it.
Imagine it's just eventually this way.
Yeah. Yeah, the arena is where we're headed. Oh god, I'm getting punted everywhere. You stop, bad mob.
At least our healer's pretty decent. Haven't been struggling yet, despite my goofy pulls.
Alright, so we go into the middle, talk to this dude. You don't have to, but I will.
Alright.
It starts the event, which is insanely slow. And then we will have to catch a pig.
Ooh.
Oh, crap. Do I have interact bound? No, I doubt it.
Wake up, Loden! We're on! Come on, say the things! Say the things! Ouch! Okay, okay.
Or set focus. I bet I don't have that bound either.
What is this thing? Griff? Put the condom on it. I don't know what that is, but I want to write it.
We all have dreams.
The incredible, the magnificent, the what the really? It's a greased up pig? I'm beginning to think this is not a professional setup. Oh well, grab the pig and you win.
You got it. Good job.
Wow,
Thanks.
look at that. They caught a pig. Maybe we should move on to a more threatening challenge. From the sewers of Freehold comes a Tortolan brigand who makes it his duty to totally hurt you. He is the dynamo of defense, the sergeant of shell shock, the hellion in a half shell, Ludwig!
I like this race. I wish they let you play as it.
Colon?
Yeah.
I don't know, you might change your mind after a few weeks of dailies.
Oh, you get changed into one or something?
You have to deal with them.
Ah, they're assholes.
Well, for making you do the dailies, yes. After the 5th or 1800th time of having to make low go, you aren't as interested in them anymore.
Fair.
Is the epitome of brutality. A champion that sleeps with the fishes. Literally. The freehold fanatic. The master of the jagged jawbone jab. The powerful pugilist predator. Trothak the shark puncher.
Pretty cool name as far as names go.
I'm bringing this shark to you.
Thank you. I believe I got it. Can't
I'm
tap
grateful
to the
this
shark.
druid didn't watch me stand in that tornado and be like, what a dumb shit.
The Ring of Booty has been defeated.
Alright, so we can go back out this way. And the last bosses through these mobs, kind of close to where the captains were, we go across a bridge.
Alright, so we just go back straight through here?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine, I guess.
That's what I was dealing with earlier. Oh boy. Got another crusher.
Should be fun. Maybe we'll actually have to use some cooldowns. Sure, let's call.
Oh, we got those guys too now. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop in. I saved it on the boss because we didn't lust. I guess it's a good thing.
This is harder than all the bosses so far. I like it.
You know, if you aren't pulling enough trash to make you fear for your life, you're really not pulling enough. Alright, we'll want to kill the officer. Oh god, this wall.
I wonder what this looks like to people who like aren't familiar with WoW. Does this look like
Just
chaos?
a clusterfuck.
Yeah, just like chaos of like spell effects and numbers.
Well, I pulled one of them in with an interrupt, but I don't have another.
Oh right, forgot about that. Trying to ghetto pull aggro via just spamming her with Moonfire. Seeing if that'll work.
God tier. Here, man, let me give you a swift mend.
That. Alright, I'm just gonna go and say that's too much gold. That's the 1%.
That's Wall Street right there. That's what this is.
Well, luckily we're the revolution.
Here we
Beat the
come.
shit out of this guy.
We've come to free his gold.
You see, maybe zooming in will help explain what's going on. So I'm the bear. We're fighting this little guy who's red. Everybody's wailing on him. Those little orange things on the ground is where he's going to shoot his cannons, so you have to move out of the little orange things. That's a skeleton raptor. I have no idea where that's from. You see Todd over there. Got the star in his head.
Casting some Starfires. You know how it is. I guess
There
it's
we go.
called Lunar Strike now.
We done killed all the things and did all the stuff. Go team. That is a dungeon. That actually brings us right about to a good closing spot. Again, I want to apologize to y'all that we didn't get to play Man of Medan. Next week, we're going to try this again, and I'll make sure to have it updated. I'm putting it on the calendar and everything. But thanks for putting up with our ridiculous WoW stream. Hope y'all had fun hanging out. Let's give you some dual dance action to sign us off with. Thanks to everybody who came to hang out. Thank you very much for all the super chats. Everybody's so nice and forgiving. I didn't get to follow chat that much, but I'd look around, I'd look over every now and then, and for a while there was a lot of talk about farting, and I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, I don't know if we inspired that.
All the same, Todd, thank you very much. You're a champ. Thank you very much for helping me figure out how to save this stream.
For sure, man.
I'll catch you next week, same bat time, or well, no, let's not commit to a time. Let's figure out something next week.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll announce it whenever we get it.
We got a final super chat from Keiko Taraichi saying, thanks for powering through the technical issues for a super chill stream. It was a blast. Have a good night, you two. You too, Keiko. Thank you very much for that. Ooh, $20 from Haraya saying, I enjoyed listening to your MMO convos. Thank you for your time, Cardlin and Todd. Thank you for that. All the love. As always, I'll be sending Todd his fair share of this after YouTube takes their cut.
Oh, Lord, thank you so much.
Good old YouTube.
All right. I'm going to get going. Oh, there you go. There it is. I knew it. Mikichi always likes to do these very last-minute stream donations. Mikichi sends 250 pesos saying, thanks, Carlin and Todd. See you next time, hopefully. All right. Y'all have a good one. Todd, thanks again. Mods, thank you for holding it down. Sure. Everybody else, thank you for behaving and not asking too many weird questions.
Hey, thanks.
And cheers. Take it easy. Oh, real quick, CG asks, hey, Carlin, how's Kickflip? Delightful and adorable. Thank you very much, CJ, for the $2 super chat. All right, closing it up for reals. Cheers.